All right, welcome back, everybody. As promised, we've got KLM1187 going to be doing Vampire Savior, not followed by The Little Mermaid, but hopefully both at the same time. And to tell us more about it, here's KLM.
Thanks, Malcaros. Hey, everybody. I am KLM1187. You might remember me from such other GOC performances, such as The Little Mermaid, Solo Run, The Little Mermaid, Race, The Little Mermaid, 3-Loop Run, the cosplay run. You guys know it. I tried to think of like a different iteration this year. Is like, what else can I do, right? So I happened to be playing Vampire Survivors a lot when the Time of Submissions came out, and I noticed that there was a lot of times when if you had a powerful enough build, like pretty much for the last like 10 minutes or so, you could just basically just stand there and not move at all. So I had this idea of, hey, why not try to beat Vampire Survivors and speedrun Little Mermaid at the same time? Yeah. So that's what we're going to try to do here today. I'm subject to a little bit of RNG depending on, especially with all the new updates, there's been a lot of new items and weapons added, so it actually is going to make it a little bit tougher, but hopefully hopefully I have it set up to where hopefully I'll be able to do this. So. But yeah, I guess I'm ready to go. If you guys are ready, I can go ahead and get started.
Sounds good. Just count us down.
All right, so I'm going to just get my character set up here. So I'm picking a very specific character, Clarice, and a very specific stage, the inlaid library. I'll explain as we go. But all right, I'm going to get started here. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, now go. There we go. Okay, so there's a green gem here, which gives us an instant level up. Now I'm really looking for garlic, or I'm looking for the whip here. Oops, I actually skipped instead of re-rolling, so that's actually a mistake. All right, we're gonna have to improvise a little bit here. I meant to re-roll here. All right, we got the whip. I don't know if it's okay. We should still be good here. So this character starts with super high area of effect on weapons. So basically what I'm trying to do here at the beginning is I'm just trying to stack some experience. So as you can see, every time you kill one of these enemies, it drops a little experience crystal, these little blue crystals. Now when there becomes enough of them on the screen, the game it can only like store up to a certain amount. So at some point, once we reach that limit, there'll be a red gem that appears, and then every subsequent enemy you kill, all the experience is going to stack onto the red gem that appears. So I'm basically going to do this for the first like 5 minutes or so, hopefully. And because then that way, after that, I'm going to just grab all the experience all at once to just kind of start picking my build. There are particular items and passives that I'm going to look for to make this kind of as easy as possible for myself. So yeah, we are subject to a little bit of luck, so I'm hoping that, we get lucky here. But anyways, as we're going here, it's not much to talk about right now, but how's everyone doing? How have you guys been enjoying the marathon? We're coming really close to the end here as well. We got just a couple more runs here. We've already raised over $2,300 for the Canadian Cancer Society. That's awesome. Shout outs to all the runners for this week. I was talking about this the other day too. It's like, I remember I've been doing this event now for the last 4 or 5 years now, and it's crazy to see how much it's grown and developed. I remember like the first one, the first couple that we did, would span over like a day or two, or maybe a long weekend, and now it's like almost a full week long of these awesome runs, and so it's really cool. So shout outs to all the runners, shout outs to all the guys behind the scenes, Strizer, Azumer, Malcrios, all these guys, Tugboat, all these guys putting in all the work to, keep this going for you guys. And all the people that have donated so far. Thank you guys. So there's our red experience gem. You can see that on the bottom right there. So that's the one that's going to hold all this experience that we're creating. So yeah, this character, every time I level up, the area of effect of my weapons is going down. So ideally you only get 1 level. I got 2 levels, so this is just making it just slightly more difficult for myself. Because usually with a level 2 whip instead of the level 3, which I'm at now, like the whip basically spans the entire screen, so it's a lot easier just to kind of keep these enemies in control. So I'm just having to do just a little more fancy footwork here than I normally would, but I picked this stage too because it's arguably the easiest stage because the enemies only come from the left and the right, whereas the other stages they can come from top and bottom as well. Like the stages are a lot larger. But this stage also has an item, a passive item all the way to the left, as you can kind of see it on the tracker there. It's called the Empty Tome. So with the, you can stack up, so you can see at the top left here, you can get 5 weapons and 5 passives per run, basically. Now, if you have all 5 passives and you end up picking up an item that's on the ground in the stage, you can actually get an additional one. So what I'm going to try to do is fill all my passives up and then grab that Empty Tome, because the Empty Tome is really good. So what the Empty Tome does is it reduces your weapon's cooldowns by 10% per level, and it levels 5 times. So at a full level Empty Tome, you get a 50% cooldown reduction on all of your attacks, which is really nice. So so as you can see, there was that mummy. We call them like the champions, basically. So they come every couple of minutes, and more times than not, they'll drop a chest, which basically is like it's kind of like a slot machine game, kind of, if you will. It can give you either 1, 3, or 5 items, and it'll give you items that you already have. But in the case after 10 minutes, once you if you have a weapon that's leveled up to level 8, and you have the corresponding passive that goes along with it, you can actually upgrade it to an even better weapon. So that's why we're going to be very selective as to which weapons and which passives that I'm grabbing, to try to maximize my build, so that way I can... Basically, I'm just trying to just stand still and not do anything in this game, so I can go ahead and do Little Mermaid. So an average Little Mermaid run takes about 7.5 minutes, so I'll be looking to, you know, have my build completed by, I'm hoping by at least the 20-minute mark. Oh, I guess I should mention that too. So the game, the point of the game is, this game is to survive for 30 minutes. So it's a 30-minute time. After 30 minutes, death spawns and basically just kills you instantly. There are ways to kill death, but it's really tough. And I don't think it's really intended at this time anyways, so...
more deaths. I can confirm that just more deaths show up.
Yeah, more. It's not just, well, yeah, and after, like, I think it's like after every 2 minutes, like, more and more show up, so... but yeah, so I have 30 minutes to beat the game, so that's why I'm trying to, by like the 20-minute mark, I'd like to be able to stand still, that way I can get the Little Mermaid running, and then while finishing this game. Alright, oh, wait, there we go, we got a 3-fer. That's pretty good. I mean, I only have 2 items right now, so it's only going to give me either upgraded my whip or my Santa water, which is totally fine with me. We're going to have to upgrade those eventually anyway, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so now at this point, I'm going to grab all the experience, and then I'm going to try to, you know, start the build here. So we're going to go over here. Alright, I don't really want any of this. I don't think. I'll grab armor, actually. Okay, attract orb we need. So you can see the attract orb is going to evolve the Santa water, so we're going to grab that. This one evolves the whip, but I don't really want to evolve the whip. I don't really care too much about it. So I think I'm going to grab just another attract orb. Another armor, because a lightning ring. So lightning ring is definitely one I want, because it levels up with the duplicator. The duplicator is a passive which gives you 1 extra projectile for all your weapons. Spellbinder is good too, because it increases duration of weapon effects by 10%, so I want that one as well. Let's see, so lightning ring. So see, we're getting like all these levels now because we're just picking up an insane amount of experience all at once, so I don't want any of those. King's Bible evolves with the Spellbinder. That one's a pretty good one too, so I'm gonna grab that one. Candelabrador now increases the effects again, area of effect, so it's gonna go back up, so I do want that one as well, so I'm gonna grab that one too. Yeah. We're not going to grab the Empty Tome because we're going to grab that later as an extra one, so... Yeah. Okay, cool. We're off to a good start here. Magic Wand's pretty good. I'm going to grab that too. So we grabbed the item there. It's called the NFT. I don't know why it's called the NFT, but it basically allows you just to kind of spit fire here. You know, I'll grab an axe. Sure, why not? Alright. So our build is basically complete now. I just have 2 more passive item slots to spill, so now I'm gonna go to the left here to go and grab this Empty Tome. Pick up as much experience along the way as I can. So the next phase will be once we fill up our last 2 passive slots. I realized I probably didn't want to grab the axe as my last weapon, but that's okay. We'll still make this work. Yeah, so the next phase of this will be to basically just, once I fill up all my passives, grab this Empty Tome. Actually, there's a couple of Empty Tomes, which is nice. There can be anywhere from 1 to 4 Empty Tomes that can spawn on this map, so it's kind of random. So having more than one is nice, because every one you pick up does basically level it up. So it saves a trip, or saves a level anyways. This game is awesome though. I definitely recommend it. It's super cheap too. Still, I don't know what it costs now in the shop in Steam, but I think I bought it for like $5 or something like that. Maybe it was even $3. I don't remember. But they've been updating it like crazy, adding a lot of stuff to the game. So it's super fun. It's really fun. And you get complete. It's like an instant dopamine injection too, you know. So it just feels good, especially once you start getting your build up.
It's a bit of a roguelike.
Yeah.
Roguelite light.
It is, yeah. And there's a lot of different characters that all do different things. This one just happens to kind of fit what I'm trying to do the best, as like you can see from the beginning there. But a lot of fun characters to play as. They've added a few new maps recently, which are very difficult actually. Which is good because like just when you thought like you were too powerful for the game to where it was kind of like, it doesn't really matter what I do. Oh, there's a duplicator. I forgot about that. We wanted that for sure. They've added in these new maps, which like I haven't even completed yet because they're really hard. Best value on the internet. That's right. It really is. I mean, it's definitely worth the money that you pay for this game for sure. They use a lot of, I think they use a lot of assets from like the Castlevania games too. I don't know if they're direct rips from them, but they seem to be. Which is fine. Like nobody cares. Maybe Konami does, but nobody has to tell them. Yeah. Alright, we got another chest here. Let's see what we got. Whip. Cool. The game's got great music too. It sticks with you. Alright, so we're getting to a pretty good point here. I'm gonna try to just test it out and see if I can just kind of stand here. I don't think I'm at that point yet, but... Or maybe. Our Santa water is doing some pretty good work here. Yeah, because with the Spellbinder, that area of effect for the Santa water is just, it makes it stay around a little longer. And then with the Empty Tome, it's basically going to be like an infinite loop of Santa water protection, especially when it levels up. Yeah, it's actually pretty good, going pretty well so far. Yeah, how about you guys? You guys been hanging around for the week, enjoying the marathon? What are some of your favorite runs from this week that you have seen? How about you, Malcrios? What was one of your favorite runs from this week so far? Malcrios. I think we lost him. I hope you guys have been enjoying yourselves. This is one of my favorite events to do every year. It's just it's such a good atmosphere, you know, great people behind the scenes. You know, there's a lot of the same runners kind of come back every year as well. So it's like a nice little. It's become like a nice little community event, you know. So it's a lot of fun. I look forward to this one every year. All right, so there's our first. We're at 10 minutes now. So here's our first champion that's going to allow us to. Upgrade one of our weapons. It's like this like spinning lion face guy. I don't know. Alright, I think this should upgrade our Santa water if I've been paying attention appropriately. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we got the upgraded Santa water. Or
you hadn't quite lost me earlier. I was just in the process of putting on my glasses and re-putting on my headset.
No problem.
However, I will take this time to interrupt you real quick and just say that we've gotten a 75 US donation from Verts. It says 15 deaths at $5 per death, $75. So a huge thank you. If there's any of the incentives that you want to put it towards, there's 2 left right now. Save the animals or Mickey versus Minnie. So let us know.
Always save the animals. That's what I say. So I may be a little biased based off of my profession. So. NES Mario Trilogy run was great. Yeah. Nice. That's a good one. Thanks for that donation. Thank you everybody again who has donated this week. We're getting close to that $2,500 goal there. The next stretch goal, if you will. I don't know if I have another item at level 8 right now, do I? No, I don't. I don't really want to grab this chest right now. I'm gonna kind of just leave it there. Though I want to get this last passive item so I can grab this Empty Tome. So I'm gonna try to grab some of this experience now and see what that looks like for us. Clover is not great. It's alright, but crown, it's a little too late for the crown. Upgrade the axe. You know what? Bracer's pretty good. Let's grab the bracer. Alright. So now we have completed our build. I'm just gonna kind of just click around and grab this Empty Tome now while I can. Now let's grab this. Let's grab the chest. It's not gonna upgrade anything for us right now, but I was hoping to get lucky and get like a 3 or a 5-er. Maybe I should have grabbed the clover. It increases your luck. Oh, my thunder ring or my lightning ring was at level 8, so now we got the upgraded lightning ring, the thunder loop. This thing is amazing. It's probably the best weapon in the game in my opinion. It's so powerful, and you'll see it's really gonna go to work later on, because it's gonna basically just stop any enemy from even getting close. So at one point, really, the only ones we'll have to worry about is some of the later champions that are super powerful and fast who can reach me, even with like the defenses that I'm creating. But we're at 12 minutes in and we're feeling pretty good. I'm just gonna go and grab these Empty Tomes just to level those up on their own. I really enjoyed the Mega Man block myself, yeah, but I'm, again, I'm a little biased there as well, because I'm a huge Mega Man fan, if you guys didn't know.
As for those Empty Tomes, so it is based on the map that you choose. It has a certain few upgrades that are left on the floor for you to grab, and if you already maxed out all of your upgrades, or all your upgrade slots, then you just happen to be able to get an extra one.
Yes, yeah, exactly. That's why I'm doing this stage, honestly, because, well, for 2 reasons, as I was saying before, but one is because there's a guaranteed Empty Tome on this level, at least 1. There can be up to 4, which is, you know, and there was actually 3 on this one, so that's actually pretty good. And also because the enemies only come from the left and the right, and then, because it makes it a little easier here, so. But this is going pretty well. I'll give you a little preview here of what's gonna come. Hold on a second. Yeah, let's see. Ooh, you guys see that? Here, we'll do it again really quick. Oh. We're getting close though. We're 13 minutes in. We're basically halfway through the game. The Vampire Survivors, anyways. And as you can see, we're able to stand nice and still here for now. This isn't going to be sustainable long term, but for now I'm just trying to build some experience and while destroying my frame rate all at the same time. That's the one thing about like streaming this game is that it's impossible to get like a good picture quality of it. But you can see that the thunder loop there, just how powerful it is. Like, look at how, like, it's just destroying all these enemies before they're even getting close. This is gonna be good. Okay, we have 2 chests available. I'm gonna try to max out some more of my weapons here, so let's try to grab some of this experience. Axe. Let's grab some of this stuff. Oh, we found an attract orb on the ground. Those are awesome. You see, it just grabs all the experience around you. Here I'm just gonna empty tome then. Spellbinder. Empty tome. We really want to upgrade our weapons. I know if you guys are like, what the hell's going on? I don't even know. No, I'm just kidding. It's such a feel good thing, right? When you grab all this experience, you're just like, oh. Again, it's just like that dopamine hit that just hits all those good receptors in your brain, you know what I mean? But this should give us the upgraded axe, I believe, which is the death spiral. Yeah. So this is a very good item for what we're trying to do, because this is going to, with the empty tome as well, and the bracer, this is going to keep enemies just away from us, like. It passes through a ton of enemies and it keeps them back. So it's going to be very valuable for us later. And I'm just trying to upgrade as many of my weapons as possible. I think we'll be pretty good by the 20-minute mark to start our Little Mermaid run too. Very excited about that. I had a run last night that was like one of the best run I've ever had. Like I think it was like by this time, like by 15 minutes, I had basically maxed everything out, and I was good to go from there. So I probably could have gotten 2 runs in at that point. This is going pretty good. We got a big enemy spam here, which is good for us. It's allowing us to really just kind of grab as much experience as possible. I'm good to grab these chests now too. I can't remember. Yeah, the whip we don't really care about, so I haven't been prior. Okay, now we got the upgraded King's Bible. So this is gonna basically create like a blender effect around us. So anything that does happen to get through our defenses is gonna get kind of shredded up by the unholy Vespers there. And we got our upgraded magic wand. So the magic wand targets the closest enemy to you, but the evolved one, the holy wand there, just fires with 0 delay. So you can see that coming out here. With the bracer, it's really awesome too. Look at this. We are so powerful right now. So yeah, all 4 of our weapons, the upgraded Santa Water, Death Spiral, the Vespers, and the Thunder Loop are, yeah, like, the enemies are barely even coming close to our circle of defense here. I know the frame rate on the stream, oh my god. And then the whip's just here. The whip's just along for the ride, you know. The whip carried us in the early game, and now it's just relaxing, you know. It's on like retirement mode basically. The whip is just, you know, it's just there still, you know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna build a little more experience here, try to upgrade the rest of our passives, and then by 20 minutes I think I'm gonna start the Little Mermaid run here. Yeah, we should be good. I just have to keep an eye out. There are a couple of the champions that might be able to get through. I do have a revive built in, so if I do end up taking a death, it's not the end of the run, because I'll be able to revive myself. It just might kind of screw things up a little bit. As far as like trying to do the speed run at the same time. We'll see. I think probably by like the 19-minute mark, I'm going to grab all this experience, grab that chest and any other ones that pop up. And then I think we'll be good to go, yeah. Hope you guys are excited for Little Mermaid. As always. We got some really awesome runs coming up to close out the marathon too. We got Malcrios here is coming up right after me. Excited for that one.
That's right, and then following me are 2 Metroid runs. One is Super Duper Metroid, and the other one is Metroid Dread. Close it off.
Oh man, the Metroid Dread speedruns are so good. So much fun, man. It's a really cool speedrun. And I don't think I've ever seen Super Duper Metroid, so that'll be cool. Alright, we're getting close to the 19-minute mark. That was one of the champions I was worried about, the witch here, but she's not even getting close to it. There are two other ones that are going to be scary. There's like a big lizard creature, and then there's another witch-like enemy that looks a little different, but she's like super fast. Those two, I forget what time they come out. It's like at like 22 and 25 minutes or something. We'll just have to be mindful of those. Alright, yeah, let's go grab this experience. I think I was killing the enemies off screen so much that I wasn't even. Oh wait, no, here's all the experience. Okay. Bracer. Armor. Bracer. Bracer. Alright, actually we're at max capacity here, so I don't even have to grab these chests, honestly. Alright, well that's the best we can get, so hey. Let's get started here. So I'm going to get this going for you guys. As you can see on the bottom left, we got the little mermaid cam going on here. Let's start the timer there. So at 19:22 is when we started the mermaid run. Let's see. Okay, so this is Little Mermaid for the NES. If you guys don't know. You know, for all those who love underwater levels in video games, this is a game that is exclusively underwater levels. I know this game goes perfectly flavor-wise with Vampire Survivors as well.
Well, I know we had a big debate in the Discord how there's actually Little Mermaid or Merman in Vampire Survivors.
Yeah. It
could be the same world.
Yeah, I believe it does take place in the same universe.
Confirmed as canon.
Yes, there you go. Alright, that's our first boss. That is the only boss that we can actually manipulate the RNG to go our way. So that's what we did there. So that's the first stage. Second stage here. So the stages themselves are super easy. They're very straightforward. The bosses, though, are where it gets tricky. Oh no, my NES crashed. Uh-oh. Alright, well. Oh no, I don't have oh, what a disaster. Here we go. Okay, yeah, we'll start over again. Sorry about that. I've been having some issues with my NES recently, with it crashing like that. I don't know if it's just kind of needs to be cleaned or if it's just coming down to its last legs, but hopefully I'll be able to finish at least one run here. But Vampire Survivors is going well, as you can see. I haven't moved in about 3 minutes. And the enemies aren't even getting close to us. Alright, well, we'll do the first. So that's how you manipulate this first boss, is you don't move until the fish spawns. And that guarantees that you get this same pattern every time. So we do 2 shots, we bubble that one, and we wait here. Because then he comes back at the top, and then we do 3, 4. Oh, there we go. Alright, hopefully this won't crash again. Like, I've done a few practice runs of this too, and it was just fine. So hopefully that was just a one-off kind of thing. But yeah, the stages themselves are pretty straightforward. The bosses is where is the meat and potatoes of the run, if you will. A lot of them are a combination of RNG slash just, you know, getting good. This one is This boss, the eels, is more of a just, you know, get good kind of boss, but there is some kind of luck involved as to where the crabs spawn to shoot at the eels, and then where the eels themselves are spawning. So we'll see that here. There's 2 eels, you have to do 3 shots per. The crabs fall from the ceiling here. You have to wait a little bit before you can bubble them and shoot them. I got a nice little shot in there, that was pretty cool. I didn't see when I started this second run, but... get him. Nice. That was a pretty decent fight. Pretty decent fight here. How are we doing on Vampire Survivors? You guys keeping me safe over here? Looks like nothing's really got... That one champion got close, though. Look at that chest, how close that is to us. Oh, man. Alright, this is stage 3. The boss of this stage is infamous for the speed run. It's the Walrus boss. The Walrus is just complete RNG, and it has been the death of several potential great runs, not only for myself, but for anybody who has speedrun this game. We use some of these shells in some of these levels just to kind of clear the way for ourselves. I'll try to catch this on the other side. Very nice. So yeah, aerial moves the fastest when you're going straight up and down or left and right. So that's kind of, you're trying to be deliberate with your movement. Like that as much as possible. So right there is just a straight. So the Walrus can either throw a shell at you or an ice cube. Ice cubes you can't do anything with. The shells are what you want to see. So we got a shell there. Ice cube there. Okay. That's actually pretty good. Now if he goes to the other side, that's pretty good. Okay. Now we want to see shell. Would be the dream. Okay. No. Shell, ice shell, I'll take that. Okay. That's pretty good. Jump up and grab that. This is going pretty well so far. Look at all these enemies coming after us. Alright, this is stage 4. This is the underwater volcano. This stage is tough. There's a couple of awkward movement things you have to do, like here. You have to do this kind of like left to right kind of thing to avoid that guy. There we go. Again, we enter this screen right at the top there, so that way we can just go straight to the right here. The boss of this one is the Seahorse. Seahorse isn't a tough fight, but it does require some good luck to... oh, I was a little off there. Usually I would damage boost here, but instead I'm just going to go up and over, because since I already took damage. So the Seahorse can either throw urchins or fish at you, or shoot them out of the boat, I guess. You want to see fish. The urchins you can't do anything with. Okay, there's fish. I missed one of them, though. Damn it. Okay, that's bad. I'm gonna have to just wait here a little bit. Gotta be a little careful, I have 1 HP. Alright, we did it. A little scary, but we pulled it off. Alright, this is the second to last stage in Little Mermaid. So this is like a little bit of a maze kind of level. I think it was intended to be a maze anyways, where there's all these different doors that you can go through. But basically just 1, 2, 3. That's the maze. We did it. We figured it out. We were the smartest people ever. We're gonna do a little bit of jumps here. See if we can get that stuck. Yeah, we got the shell stuck there. That's good. That's good luck. Good luck. A little RNG manipulation. We're gonna sneak past this guy. Oh, we died. Uh-oh, we died. Revive. Revive me. Revive me. Oh no. Okay, we killed the champion that got us. Okay. Slight panic, but we're okay. Not a great time for that to happen. Okay. I gotta pay attention here. Okay, I got 1 HP here too. This is gonna be very, very sketchy. god. Oh no. Oh no! Crap. Okay, we died to Ursula. I was trying to get out of there, out of the way, but... So she spawns here, either fish or seahorses. Those are the only things you can shoot at her. Wow, look at that shot. Thread the needle. Well, now since I died, though, I lost my power-up that I grabbed in the first level, so now I have to shoot everything twice. Which isn't a huge deal, but... Oh, I died again. Okay, this is not good. It's okay, it's okay. We got this, we got this, we got this. We've done this a million times. I'm just gonna be a little bit more deliberate with my movement here. Okay. Trying to keep an eye on the other game as well, just to make sure I'm not gonna die there again, too. Oh. Oh, man. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh no, it's all falling apart. Alright, no, we got this one. This is the one. Just don't take any early damage. Don't take any early damage. Be deliberate with your movement. I can't believe I missed all those shots. Look at that. Shoot it. There we go. Alright, get me out of here. We're gonna finish both games like right at the same time, basically. As you can see, Vampire Survivors is still going well. Alright, this is the final boss here for Little Mermaid. It's gonna be a little tough because again I'm gonna have to shoot everything twice. So it's gonna slow things down a bit for me. That's 2 hits already. Alright. She's actually doing me a favor by switching the current and keeping these fish around. I think we got 1 or 2 more hits. 1 more hit, maybe? Oh yeah, 1 more hit. Okay, that's game for Little Mermaid. Oh, we did it. Oh man, I'm sweating. That was close.
Single G's in chat.
Oh man, what a run. Here's the best part though. King Triton saw his daughter was in love and cast a spell on her to make her human. Once again. Gives her the teeniest, tiniest feats in the world. Even teenier, tinier feats on the Mermaid can. Alright, that was a Little Mermaid speed run. That was not the best run, but we did it. We beat Little Mermaid while subsequently beating Vampire Survivors at the same time. That's pretty cool. Hey, look at that. We're going to be under estimates. I was a little worried about the estimate, honestly, because like even though the game is set for 30 minutes, I forgot that like all the stuff in between, like the leveling up and the chests and stuff add on to that time, so I'm like, oh man, I might actually go over the 40-minute estimate, so, but I'm glad that it's not going to be the case. We're less than a minute from the end here. We got just about 30 seconds to go. So I guess time will, I don't know when time is on this game. I guess time will be once I die for real. Yo, tubes. Yeah, teeny tiny feet. But yeah, you can see just how this Vampire Survivors build just kind of... Look at that, like nothing's even getting close to us. I mean, it's insane. We are so powerful. Yep, we did it. We beat Little Mermaid. Barely beat Little Mermaid. And we're at 30 minutes. That's it. So here's Death. He's gonna kill us. And that's, I think that's time. Yeah, that's time. Time's up. We did it. We successfully beat both games at the same time. But yeah. Okay, well that's Vampire Survivors. I highly recommend checking it out if you haven't already. It is a fantastic game. And if you're ever looking for a quick speedrun to learn, or if you're a new like want to get into speedrunning, never know what to do, I highly recommend Little Mermaid because it's super easy to get into. You can learn it in like, 30 minutes. You can get a good run going, good time just after first few attempts. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't know what to say. Thanks again. Thanks, Dreiser, for having me, just as every year. Like I said, this is one of my favorite events to do. It's so much fun, and yeah, stick around. There's just a few more runs to close this out here. But coming up next will be the Great Circus Mystery starring Mickey and Minnie Mouse by Malcrios here. So enjoy that. Thank you guys again, and yeah, we'll see you next time.
All right, thank you, KLM, and thank you for that, doing my job for me. I don't even need to do it. It's fantastic. So we will see you all in a little bit for the next run, as was mentioned before, the Great Circus Mystery, run by a speedrunner that is as handsome as terrible at these games. So we'll see you in a little bit.